Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another Married at First Sight Season 10 Episode 11 review. Y'all. So I want to say a few things right before we get started. We're going to get started, I promise. Okay, but first I want to say thank you everyone who watched my last video. My last review video on Married at First Sight. I reached over 1.1K, but I haven't done that since episode 6. I always hit like 8, 9. Since episode 6, I had like 1.2. Episode 5, I think was 1.4. But I haven't reached over 1.1 since episode 6. And we're on that was episode 10. So I was like, oh my God, I felt mad soup. Like, I ain't do that in a while. So I do want to thank everyone. But my numbers are like, people are watching. Okay? You guys are watching. So what I need you to do is to subscribe, okay? I need you to press that subscribe button for me, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, you guys. Please share if you enjoyed the video. Share. Anyway, now that that's over, let's go. Y'all, 2 hours, I'm still going to say it, it's just too long for me, okay? Some parts I kind of blacked out. I'm not even going to lie, y'all. The episode was, I thought it was going to be real juicy, but it wasn't. It was so let's get into it. For everyone who is new, we do our reviews from the beginning of the episode to the end of the episode. We go on an episode journey, okay? This is like if you didn't see the episode, you seeing it with us, okay? Okay, so the episode starts off and we are on day 30 of marriage, y'all. We are halfway through the end of this experiment. So it starts off with Micah and Mika. Okay, so Michael is cooking dinner. I'm not cooking dinner. He's cooking breakfast for Mika. And he's like, really like trying to give his all. He's asking her like, you want mimosas or you want orange juice? You want, turkey bacon or blah, blah, blah. He's really trying to engage her in this breakfast situation. And the whole time Mika is really just sitting there like, she getting on my nerves. I need a smile. Like, girl, the man's over there cooking breakfast for you, okay? You over there looking like he about to ruin your whole life. You can't even enjoy the breakfast. Like, enjoy the breakfast, girl. Like, he's not lying about the breakfast, okay? It's happening. This is happening in front of you. Like, it's no point. So Michael is explaining, like, the history of why he loves breakfast so much. Because he used to do it with his grandmother and things of that nature. I can't really, say it word for word, but it's a history behind why he loves breakfast. The whole time he's sitting there and he sits down to talk to Mika. He's telling her, so how do you like your grits? I like my grits with sugar. You like yours with salt. Like, what do you want? And Mika cuts over to the confessional like, I hope he doesn't think like this is going to be like a thing. Basically, that's what she said. Like, I hope we not just gonna be doing breakfast because I don't really like breakfast. Like, I don't do breakfast. And I'm sitting here like, girl, if it's a Saturday morning and y'all both home for work, what is wrong with this man making you breakfast? It's not gonna kill you to sit down and eat some bacon, eat some toast, eat some eggs, whatever. It's not gonna kill you. She acting like, I hope he don't want to make this a thing. She don't want him to think that they gonna always be eating breakfast. Lord, why? She can't take anything. I feel like no matter how hard Michael even tries a little bit, she won't find any good in that. I don't understand how you could not find the good in the man making you breakfast. He asks her how the breakfast is, and she says it was a 7. Maybe 7 means 5, because she really didn't seem like she wanted to be there. 1, she really didn't seem like she wanted to eat the food. 2, like, I just don't understand why we can't just be happy. Like, girl, just be happy, smile, laugh, do something. He's cooking for you, okay? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We get over to Austin and Jessica, and Jessica comes home from from the gym. She comes home from the gym and Austin has like roses and wine for her. And he actually has like this thing where you hold hands in it and you put it inside of the mold. And then once it hardens, it has your hands and they're like, each other holding each other. And then you it's like a statue kind of, and you put it somewhere in your house to symbolize both of you guys holding hands or whatever. It's so freaking cute. So the scene was a little bit funny because they are Jessica says that this is like, what she says. She says, this is the goofy stuff that they do. And I'm sitting here like, this isn't goofy. This is freaking sweet. Okay? I love it. I wish, I want to do that. Okay? I want to do that. But my husband not doing that with me. I ain't even going to start. He not. But that is really sweet. And they get in there and they put their hands in, and then they realize that they didn't think the process through, because now they just stuck standing there with their hands inside the mold. And like, they're like, you want something to drink? You want something? We can't move. We stuck here. Okay? They didn't think it through, but it was so cute. And it actually came out really, really, really nice. Like with the mold of their hands and everything. I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. Like the details in it was so cute. I'm like, I'm going to have to do that by myself. Oh, no, I could do it with my daughter. That's right. I got a daughter. I do it with her. But that's really, really, it was pretty. It was cute. Okay, so now it's like the couples are all going on their first dates today. Not their first dates, but their anniversary, their month anniversary days, okay? Everyone's going out and it's date time. So we get to Mika and Michael and they go on a boat ride. They on a boat ride and they're talking, okay? They're getting to know each other. They're explaining, talking about the things that they've been through and building a foundation and working together. And, things are looking really good for them. They're very distant, like not sitting next to each other really. But nevertheless, they look like they are, enjoying each other's company for what we can expect from Mika and Michael, Like we'll take whatever we can get that's positive for them at this moment. So as they're going, they get over there, and this time, Mika gives Michael a gift, and this gift is ties. I don't know about y'all, but I love a nice tie. Okay, she gives him ties, and they're cute ties. I guess I don't know, we don't know what Michael do, so I'm guessing he likes to wear suits and ties to make him feel special, okay? And he's sitting on that boat with his shades on like he fly, okay? Can't tell him he's not fly. He's chilling, okay? Straight chilling. His shades on. He was like, yeah, so I was like, yo, get out of here. Anyway, so, okay, so then the whole time after Mika gives him her gift, he's over there like, rambling. Like he's just talking like, I was sitting there and I was thinking about what I wanted to get you, and I was thinking, and I was like he ain't getting nothing. He ain't getting nothing. He trying to figure out a lie. He coming up with a story. He over there. He was rambling. And I don't trust him, y'all. I don't trust him. So right now I'm like, he ain't got nothing. What you thinking about, Michael? Why it take you so long? He like, so yeah, and I'm like, if he do not just get to the freaking point, if I have to watch him ramble for another second, I'm going to lose it. Eventually, he says that he bought her tickets to go to Jamaica. They go to Jamaica. She gonna go swim with some dolphins and everything. Once she says that, Mika's like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, girl, he just said he take you to Jamaica. I'd have been like, whoa, where my babies with that? Let me go get some good hair so I can get wet. Like, why? Why you sitting here? She be stressing me out because her attitude. But Mika says that she wants this to be true. She wants to really, enjoy this. But it seems too good to be true. She does not trust that Michael is actually going to take her. I don't trust that Michael was actually going to take her. But in the moment when he did it, like, girl, at least be happy. She said she's speechless. That's why she couldn't talk. That's why she didn't smile. That's why she didn't do anything. She was speechless. Too good to be true, right? Y'all, I promise y'all they not going to no fucking Jamaica. Excuse my language. Sorry. I promise y'all they not going to Jamaica. If they go, if they go, I don't know. I'll be surprised if they go. Y'all can tear me apart if they go. I do not believe that they going. But anyway, Taylor comes home to her marriage basket. Brandon comes home to his marriage basket. It reminds you they're not living together. So, being as though they're not living together, they don't get to have this special moment together. So, as they're looking through it, Taylor is looking, she's like, I just don't understand how we got here. Like, everything was so great. I just don't understand how we got here. Girl, you know how y'all got here. Don't sit here and act like you don't know how y'all got here. Cut it. Stop it now, okay? Start over. You know how y'all got here. So after she says that, you cut over to Brandon, and Brandon is basically explaining how they got there. You know, how everything was going fine, and he was like, you know, he did mess up, and he apologized, and he admitted everything. But then the video really, like, did it for them. Like, he couldn't be with someone like that. And they're like, he's like, it's so funny because as soon as she said, I don't understand how we got here, you get to Brandon, and Brandon's explaining how they got there. Like, that's exactly what happened. It was a mess with them too. So Taylor and Brandon are they meet up at the nail salon. And Taylor is getting her nails done, and Brandon is sitting there. I don't know if he was getting his nails done or not. At one point it looked like it, and another point it didn't. I don't know, y'all. I told you I was in and out. So anyway, Taylor gives Brandon a card. In this card is an apology. An apology for their miscommunication. Not an apology for making the video. Not an apology for what she actually did. An apology saying, I'm sorry that basically that you didn't understand where I was coming from with what I did. We miscommunicated, and I apologize about that. Brandon is disgusted, and I do not blame him for being disgusted, because the whole time she is sitting there giving him a stupid card, not even apologizing to his face, out his mouth. She apologized with a card, gave him the card like, oh, here. I don't want this. Take this stupid ass card. If you want to apologize to me, open your mouth and say, I'm sorry for making that video. Period. There shouldn't even be anything else. Like, what? Like, she's not even woman enough to open her mouth and say, I'm sorry. She's a coward. She tried to give him a card and thought everything was going to be fine. Brandon feels like she totally dismissed his feelings. He's not feeling this card at all, okay? She says, I don't understand. Like, it seems like you don't even want to be friends. Do you want to be friends? He's like, no, I don't want to be friends. And I'm just like, thank you. Because who would want to be friends with you? Girl, don't nobody want to be friends with you. I don't want to be friends with you. He shouldn't be wanting to be friends with you. Your friend shouldn't even want to be friends with you. Like, what do you mean? I'm done with him. Brandon is like, he's in his confessional. He was like, I can't be married to her. Like, she's a narcissist. Okay, he's like, I just don't understand. Like, I just cannot be married to this girl. She doesn't understand what she did. She won't apologize. Like, I apologize to production. I apologize to the castmates. I apologize to her. She won't even open her mouth to say, I apologize. Brandon, let her go, girl. Let her go, boy. You don't need her. So then we get over to Katie, and Katie is on her phone, like, you know, making a video, and she says that she's upset. Y'all, I really don't know what happened. So when I watched them at dinner, I realized that basically Katie said to Derrick that she wanted to keep her apartment, and because she wasn't sure that Derrick was going to fall in love with her. And Derrick got frustrated with her and was like, you know what? F you. F you, F this, F it all. And she was like, you know what? I checked out. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't understand. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not in this, blah, blah, blah. That's what overall, I think happened. Don't quote me on it, y'all. Don't quote me on it. But I think that's the gist of it. I don't really know what happened. I was gone at that point. I was eating. And I had crabs. And I had shrimp. And I had potatoes and crawfish. So these next two things, I don't know what happened. All I know is that Jessica and Austin, they did sit down and they were like eating, and I know that it seems like Jessica wanted Austin to say that she loved him, that he loved her, but he wasn't really going for it. And I don't understand why she just can't say it first. Girl, if you love the man, just tell the man you love him. I love you. And she would, I'm pretty sure you'll never know. He would have said it back. We don't know. But she's so bent on not saying it first that it's like, girl, you gonna sabotage your own relationship. But anyway, so now we get to Mindy and Zack, okay? And Mindy and Zack are at dinner. And they're talking about the wedding day. And they're going down memory lane. And they're just, talking about how everything goes, right? And Mindy is like, how are you feeling right now? What is going on? Because, I feel like we need to move forward. We need to do more, basically. And Zack says, I kind of feel like I lost control of the situation. I kind of feel like, I'm out of control and I don't like this feeling. So it's something new to me. And Mindy's like, well, I don't have any control either. And I'm still, giving it my all. And when she says that part, like giving it her all or in it 100%, Zack loses it, okay? Zack says, something happened before we got married. Something happened in Panama. Something happened. All this time, something's been happening. And you haven't been completely honest, okay? You haven't been completely honest about the situation. And Mindy is like, what are you talking about, Zack? What are you talking about? He's like, I need you to think, okay? I need you to really, really think. I need you to think hard, okay? And she's like, Zack, what are you talking about? Are you lying? Are you trying to make this up? And he's like, no, I'm not even going to say it. I need you to think, has there been a time that you've been dishonest? And Mindy is like, what is he talking about? What do you mean a time where I've been dishonest? And she's like, just say it, Zack. So whatever it is, just say it. He's like, I'm not going to say it. I can't, I won't. And she's like, well, then you're making yourself look like a lie. Well, then I'll look like a lie. I'm not going to say it. And I'm sitting here like, what happened? Did Mindy do something? And that's why Zack ain't want to move in with her? Did he find out something? And that's why he wasn't all the way 100% invested? What is going on here? But he won't say what it is, okay? Mindy is like, I am over it. Like, I am not playing these games with Zack anymore. Zack is not going to continue to play with my emotions. Zack brings up an instance where he talks about your friends know. And when he says your friends know, Mindy's eyebrows raised, okay? Mindy wants to know what you talk to my friends? He's like, oh, so you talk to my friends, and Zack is like, I just get advice, blah, 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 blah. Mindy is not here for it. She decides that she's getting up and she's walking away. As she walks away, she then, she just like, I'm tired of Zack playing with my feelings. This episode should really be called Poor Mindy, okay? I just feel so bad for her at this point. Like, there's no way Zack, y'all, there's no way. But anyway, let's get to Katie and Derrick. Okay, so now we cut over to Katie and Derrick. And Katie is still upset with Derrick about the whole conversation they had earlier. About him being, about him saying F you. And she's like, well, he's like, I only said F you because you said you checked out. And she's like, well, no, I said you checked out. I said I checked out after you said F me. And they're going back and forth. And I can't take Mindy serious when she's mad. I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like, it's like, I don't know. Looking at her mad is like, oh God, here she go. Okay, but anyway, overall they come to an agreement and they cheers, to, saying F you. What exactly did they say? They cheers to no offense and F you. Okay, so yeah, because he said it before. He said no offense before he said F you. He said no offense, but F you. Okay, so they made a cheers now to no offense, but F you. And I'm like, oh God, they gotta be perfect for each other. They gotta be. But anyway, Derrick buys Katie tickets to see her favorite band or artist in Nashville or whatever, and she's excited about that. And I'm just like, they're so sweet. I mean, like, they really act like married people. Like, they really just act like married people. Well, F you. Well, F you too. All right. Well, later on, oh, sorry. Cheers to F each other. I don't know. Like, I like them together. Even though they're both, like, just a little wacky. I think they're wacky together. I think it's cute. I like it. But anyway, that happened between them. Okay, so, y'all, okay, so, I got a lot written down for this Mindy situation, okay? Because this is where we're going with it. We getting there. We going there, okay? So Mindy is at home going through her wedding photos, okay? And as she's going through her wedding album, she's reminiscing and she's like, oh, I miss those. I remember that. I want to do that. I want to, she's going through that phase. So she calls Zack. And she asks Zack, does he want to come over and look at the wedding photos with her? And of course, Zack says yes. So Zack comes over and Mindy opens the door and she has her hair down finally. I'm not going to say she looked hot or whatever, but she looked better than normal. Like, she had her hair down, she had a little makeup on. Her clothes wasn't like the same like pajamas she always wearing. She looked decent. she looked like she cared a little bit. She looked like it was her month anniversary. I'm just saying. Oh, well, kind of like her month anniversary. But anyway, so while they're talking, they have like this awkward moment of silence after they're looking through like the book of everything, and they're having like this weird moment of silence. And Mindy is ready now because she's ready to bring up this conversation that they had earlier. She wants to know, like, what is this thing that he's talking about? Why would he say that she is hiding something and she has a secret and did not say what it is, okay? She's ready. She's ready to bring it up. So she says that, she asks him, she says, have you been talking to any of my friends? And he says, yes, I talked to, one of your friends, Lindsay. Okay, and we talk about you. And she says, Lindsay, you reached out to her? And he says, he told her about he told her basically about not being attracted to Mindy. And he told them about things that was going on between them two. And he was, basically, calling Lindsay to get advice about Mindy. That's how Zack made it seem, okay? So Mindy is like, I am not nobody's fool. She's asking all the right questions. She's like, so when's the last time you talked to her? Do you talk to her every day? What exactly are y'all talking about? And he's just sitting there like, I don't talk to her often. That I haven't talked to her in a couple of days. It was only about you, about the relationship. And Mindy is like, I'm not buying this. She's like, so you talk to her on the phone? You told me you don't like talking on the phone. So why was you talking to her on the phone? And he's like, well, I was driving. And I'm like, Zack. Now, first of all, Lindsay looked like Mindy, okay? Honestly, I'm just sitting here trying to figure out, like, if you going to be attracted to Lindsay, you might as well be attracted to Mindy because they kind of look like the same person. Honestly, like, they both just look like a train wreck. I'm just saying, but that's none of my business. That's not my place. But anyway, I'm just sitting here like, what? Mindy is not satisfied with his answer at all because it don't make sense. And I don't blame her. And I appreciate her standing her ground and asking those questions, getting more detail and being frustrated because what do you mean you've been talking to my friend? You don't even talk to me. What do you mean you're talking to her on the phone? You don't even talk to me on the phone. You're confiding in her about me when you can confide in me about me. That's all I've been wanting to do is talk to you. So eventually, I guess Zack leaves, okay? Zack leaves, and I'm just like, poor Mindy. Like I said, this episode should have just been called Poor Effing Mindy, because Mindy just looks sad. She's just been taken all around. Like, Zack is a douchebag. Like, I have so many names I want to call him, but I can't, okay? I can, but I can't. Like, I want to, but I'm not going to, because I know everybody don't like the cursing, but I got some names I want to call him, okay? But he really, like, he does not deserve the attention he is getting at this moment from this show, from Mindy, from anybody. Like, I am so through with him. But anyway, we cut from this dramatic scene and we get over to Derrick and Katie. And Derrick sets up the room and it's beautiful. He has like, like tea light candles, and he has pictures that he got from his family. And he has a photo album with the picture of the dog in it. And this is going to be a photo album where they build more memories together. And they go through their box of, wedding photos and videos and stuff. And it's beautiful. Like, them two together, I think they seem more organic. I think Austin and Jessica are cute together, but I feel like Derrick and Katie are just more natural. Like, it's not like they're not trying to like fit anybody's idea of what marriage or their love should be. Like, I feel like Austin's tiptoeing around Jessica to not hurt her feelings, and Jessica's trying her hardest to like just be the person for Austin. But with Derrick and Katie, they really seem like they going through the emotions like they should be. Like, 1 minute everything is not perfect, it's not going to be perfect because you don't know this person really, and you want to love this person, you want to be invested in this person, but you're scared. And I get that with them. And then, but when they have that chemistry and they have it, it's just like, it's so real. It's not forced, it's not pushed, it's not rehearsed, it's not nothing. I like them. I think they're the most authentic of everybody. But that was just me. Okay, so we get back to Mindy, and Mindy is like, guess I need to call Lindsay. Okay, so Mindy calls Lindsay, and she tells her that she knows that she has been talking and texting Zack, and she needs the truth. And Lizzie says, oh, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I promise you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm so sorry. And she goes, so when's the last time you talked to Zack? And when she's like, he texted me good morning. And I'm like, oh, he sent that good morning text. Okay. Good morning, beautiful. How you doing? So yeah, Zack out here sending out good morning texts to Lindsay, but not to Mindy. Okay, cool. She says that he reached out to talk to her about, her, and Mindy's like, is it always about me? And she's like, no, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like, sometimes it's about other stuff. Like, for him to even make it seem like it's always about you is a lie. And she's like, oh, okay. Lindsay says that, of course, all their conversations hasn't been about them. And Mindy is like, okay, well, then send me the screenshots. Send me the screenshots. And she's like, well, I don't, let me see. I don't have them, and she's like, Mindy is like, this doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. So you don't have any conversation. Lindsay tries to say that she doesn't have information. She doesn't have the conversations between them two because, if she doesn't really have somebody in her life, she doesn't, say those type of things because she doesn't want to be dealing with them. And I'm sitting here like, girl, everybody got messages and threads from numbers they don't even know, okay? People text me and I be like, who this? And them messages still in my freaking phone. Don't nobody just be out here deleting messages unless you got something to delete, okay? Period. Mindy said she feel like they said they came together and they thought about, erasing the messages together and they was going to get their story together, but they didn't do a good job at it, okay? Because she's not stupid. And I'm like, thank you, Mindy. Grow a backbone, girl. Get some heart. Man up a little bit, girl. Yes. Okay, do not let them sit there and play you and lie to you. Something happened where she said something about they was going to stop talking to after the cameras, after filming is over. And Mindy is like, so y'all was going to, start talking when the filming was done? Like, y'all was just going to keep this on the low until after filming? So that Zack looks like a not too bad of a guy? You was just going to, play me? It seemed like they was going to hook up after filming. He was going to try his best to tiptoe around this whole marriage situation and then go hook up with Lindsay later on. And I'm sitting here like, you gotta be kidding me. Poor Mindy. She's just being lied to. And I'm sitting here like, Zack had the nerve to try to make her feel like a bad person because he was out here doing him with her friend? You got to be kidding me. Like, why was you even texting this girl? Mindy's like, why would you even want to ask her about me when you can ask me about me? Exactly. You don't want to spend no time with this girl. You don't want to text her, talk to her, nothing. But you on the phone calling Lindsay, texting her, having all these conversations and everything. And you can't even say it's all about Mindy because it's not, because Lindsay already said it. Lindsay need her ass whooped. I'm sorry. Mindy need to go over there and whoop her. Both of them need their ass whooped because they need to know, like, y'all know what we doing. She know what you doing. She flew all the way out to your wedding to support you and steal your man. Trifling asshole. But anyway, moving on. Mika and Michael. Mika overall hopes that Michael is telling the truth about their trip. They get over to them, they're getting ready to go to bed. And she just wants this to be true. She hopes that he's telling the truth. We get over to Jessica and Austin, and Jessica's just ready for Austin to tell her that he loves her, and so she can say it back because she feels it, and she's ready for that moment. We get to Derrick and Katie, and they're in the bath together, and Derrick's really too big for this bath, but who cares? They want to be in the bath together and love each other. That's perfectly fine. Who else? That's 3 couples, y'all. It's fine. Oh, okay. Mindy is like really looking sad in her bed, going to sleep. We don't know what's going on with Zack. He's just, I guess, home with his dogs or whatever. And yeah, we don't know what's really going on with Brandon and Taylor. At this point, I think they may be done. I hope so. I hope so, because I'm over her. I don't want to see no more of her, but I'm sure she'll pop up again. But y'all, Lindsay needs swooped. Period. Somebody need to drag her, okay? I'd have been like, oh, really? This is what we doing? Like, Mindy was so calm about it. You wouldn't have been able to calm me down because you were supposed to be my friend, okay? You were supposed to be my friend, and not even like just an associate friend. You flew all the way out to support me at my wedding. Like, don't play me like that. Don't play me like I'm stupid in the hell. I'm sorry. No. She need her ass whooped, and Zack need his ass whooped. Period. Done with it. Woo. All right, you guys, tell me what you think about the video. Don't forget to comment so we can have a good comment read. Comment read is probably gonna be Monday and Tuesday, like always, so everybody get a chance to watch and leave your comments. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Share, and subscribe. All right, y'all, I'm going to work. Peace.